Hey, this is Gecko Mayhem. This is another WoW Classic Hardcore video with my Paladin Eugene at level 30. Probably fairly close to level 31 at this point. Just did the stockade on my last episode, last playthrough. And I have, I believe, a few quests to hand in. I have to go hand in this Black Fathom Deeps one. I've got a few stockade quests that I have to go hand in. A couple of them are not actually in town. However, I'll zip around and I'll hand those quests in. I have handed some quests in at times offline when I've been going around doing my bags and whatnot, and I don't think it's. I think it's better for me to hand quests in on video. That's what I'll say. I think it is better overall because I'm using this voiceover AI thing to hand the quests in and play through the kind of acted out dialogue, because you kind of get to hear what the quests were all about, and it's all really just part of the story. See if we can find this lady, Nikova Raskol.
Well met. So these bandanas, filthy tokens of corruption, are what my Mac had to die for? Such a waste. Such a tragic sacrifice. But alas, I cannot return to the past. Just know, adventurer, that you have brought my family justice through your deeds.
Good to know. See, it's the little things that matter, right? Cool, let's go to this next one. Here he is. But just before I hand in, Sage's Fortune number 17. Never punt a gnome without due cause. Don't know if I agree with that. I think gnomes are puntable at any time.
Hello, adventurer. I am Bishop DeLavy. No doubt if you're asking me about my business here in the keep, then young Thomas has succeeded in requisitioning you to help our kingdom. He has always been adept at following my requests. I'm afraid I don't have time to elaborate much, so allow me to be blunt. And please, try to keep this from becoming common knowledge. Recently, a diplomat was sent to Theramore to meet with Jaina Proudmoore. That diplomat never arrived. I believe the Defias are involved in this plot, but I'm not sure how. The diplomat's disappearance still eludes public attention, but it can't remain that way for long. Agents of the king are already scouring the city for clues, but I have my own contacts I would like involved. In the Valley of Heroes is an old friend of mine named Worgen. Find him, give him this note, and follow his instructions.
Ciao. Yeah, so the Defias chain continues, it seems. I really like how that whole chain, the Defias, starts quite early on in the game, and it threads through the entire Alliance storyline. It seems to come to a dead end after you finish it, if you do the PvP flagging quest in Theramore and you talk to Jaina afterwards, and then it seems to be the end of it. But then it crops up again as part of the Onyxia questline, which I believe is connected to the whole Defias thing. I'm pretty sure it was all instigated by Onyxia as part of her overall. Alright, I'm handing in at Barros. While I am here, handing into this old buddy.
Hello. Malik? No, the name doesn't sound familiar, and neither does this description, but it could be anybody. A former stonemason, one of the Defias Brotherhood. Though if he is as well connected as Thelwater suggests, perhaps someone else might recognize him. Let me think. I really haven't a clue, adventurer. There is someone else who might be able to help you, and it so happens that he owes me a favor for, well, let's not get into that. Master Matthias Shaw of SI. 7 can be found in the barracks in Old Town. Shaw has his thumb on most of the shady or underhanded dealings of the city. If anyone knows, it'd be him. An evil taint has gained a foothold within the already beleaguered Duskwood. I thank the light we have a hero such as you to face it, but you must first prepare yourself for the coming trial. For the necromancer Morbant Fell is immensely powerful and has cast dark enchantments about himself to protect him from physical assaults.
Morbant Fell.
If you are to defeat him, you will need a weapon that is proof against these protections. Years ago, the Third Fleet of Kultiris sunk along the coasts of the Wetlands, an expanse of marsh north of the Dwarven Kingdom of Ironforge. Aboard one ship was a load of Lightforge iron. This metal is precious to us, for items crafted from it strike with holy truth. If you are to face Morbant Fell, then you will need such a weapon.
Yes.
Go to Menethil Harbor and speak with my dwarven colleague Glorin Steelbrow. If that lost metal can be found, he'll know where to look.
Fantastic. Alright, let's go see... Wait, that's in Old Town? I have to go see Matthias, but... Yep, actually, I'll go see Matthias.
Welcome to SI. 7 headquarters, adventurer.
SI.
What's this?
7 headquarters.
Yes, I think I do know who this man is, but his name is not Malik. Assassins wear many names and many masks, discarding them as they lose their usefulness. Another alias known to be used by this man is Marzan, though even that is surely not his true name. Regardless, he is an assassin and I know a good deal about him. Marzan is currently under the employ of Lord Gregor Leskovar, a lord of shady reputation, even given the corruption of the nobility of Stormwind. That Marzan would be contacting a member of the Defias and have ties to Leskovar. Having killed Van Cleef and Thread, it would be hard to see Leskovar brought to proper justice, as your evidence is nothing without their testimonies. That is not even considering the fact that Leskovar is a noble and well-connected. It effectively makes him above the law. You'll need other help. I loathe to do so, but there is someone I know that will aid us. You'll find Trias in the trade district of the city.
Yep. Mr. Elling Trias, or Trias, he is definitely a mysterious man. He is not just a cheeseman.
Hey there. All right, I'll help you, but not because I want to, but because I'm obligated. And let's get one thing straight. You're knowing far more than you should to begin with. Let's keep this our little secret, and don't go blabbing at any taverns about anything you find out. Understand? Take this here note to Elling Trias. Don't say nothing else to him. Just be polite and wait for him to respond, and don't worry, he will. I'm gonna only impress this on you once more, adventurer. Treat this matter seriously and keep your yapper shut. You can find Trias at his cheese shop, Trias Cheese, in the trade district. Good luck.
Oh my gosh, level 47 priest. Etchi just died. What's going on? What's going on? Lag spike. Gosh. Lag spike. Trias cheeses. Whoops, did I just run past the cheese shop? Is it the one with the big block of cheese on it? Yep, very, very interesting. I'm not going to carry through this entire questline really, but it's just so convenient to run around and hand in at the moment.
You need something? I'm sorry. A letter for me? Well, I'll be not often. You get a delivery that's not a crate or barrel when all you do is work. Let's see what this is about. You look a little tense. You okay, adventurer?
Jorgen, you old son of a... So that's how it's going to be, huh? All right, I can deal with that. I hope he finds the twisting nether that much sooner. Here's what's going to happen, adventurer. I'll start using my contacts here, but you're doing most of the footwork, so I save some coin. Head to Darkshire and Duskwood and find Watcher Bacchus. He usually patrols the North Road right outside of town. Just tell him you're looking into any Defias activity for me, and he'll help you out with any information he can.
You're kidding. Shaw wants my help again? Of all the nerve. The Defias Brotherhood, you say? Well, you're certainly the bearer of wonderful news, aren't you? Next, you're going to tell me that Deathwing is still alive and attacking the city. All right, tell me everything
like that line.
from the beginning. And don't leave out something you think might not be important. I need to know it all. An interesting tale, and not one to be taken lightly. Yeah, I can help you, but what you need to do is divvy out a form of justice that's not legal if you're to see this through to the end. Leskovar and Marzen need to be dealt with, and swiftly. Do you think you're capable of such a thing? You decide. If so, then make haste to the castle and find an old friend of mine, a gnome named Tyrion. He's been watching Leskovar now for a couple weeks. He should be able to help you end this.
Right, let's zip zap to Lakeshire. Right, we just landed. Landed in Lakeshire. Will timestamps for levels. Not really. I mean, I'm pretty slow at leveling. Right, let's hand this one in.
King's honor, friend. Targor the Dread has finally met his fate. I, for one, am glad to hear the beast now knows what it is like to be on the receiving end of death's ruthless grip. You have done well, adventurer. Sometimes the truest justice can only be found outside the courtroom and beyond the clouded vision of politics.
My justice was dealt. Our justice. There he is. Watch Bacchus, watch Bacchus, watch it, Bacchus.
Oh, Tria sent you, huh?
He did.
That's a little different. Feel free to fight whatever monstrosities come at you from the darkness. I'm sure you'll be able to handle it pretty easily if you're the type to be hanging around with the likes of him. So, what does my friend need of me on such a gloomy day as this?
Defia's activity? Well, there's always some activity. Even if they keep to themselves, we consider them a threat. But now that I think about it, there was a recent sighting that seemed odd. It must have been a couple weeks ago, but some of their agents had gathered around Adel's stead. From the report, I'd guessed something big went down. Why don't you check there first? And bring me back anything you find. The farmstead is south of the road from Westfall, just as you enter Duskwood.
So Dextrin Ward finally paid for his crimes against humanity?
Good
Good
he
riddance
sure
to
did.
the scum, I say. And cheers to you, my friend. Not only have you given the families of the dead the peace of mind they deserve, you sent a poignant message to those corrupt bureaucrats in the House of Nobles. Stormwind must rise to the needs of the people of Duskwood, or we will break free from their tyranny.
Alright. Right now, I need to zip zap to the next thing.
You got my attention.
You found the manuscript. What a joyous day this is. Copies will
Sure
be made
did.
and distributed, and the ancient knowledge of Lorgalis will finally be known to my brothers and sisters. Your service to us is more than you know, adventurer, but I hope that this gift shows you the gratitude we extend to our allies.
Oh. Right. Next place. Wait, just quickly
Lightforge
handing
iron
this in.
is a precious metal, but it sounds like your quest is a dire one. You've come a long way, brother. With luck, you might just find what you seek. And if you do get the iron, I know who can fashion it into a weapon against this necromancer you speak of in Duskwood. The shipwrecks off the shore here are the doomed Third Fleet of Kultiras, burned and sunk by red dragons during the last Great War. The fleet hailed from Lord Erom, but one ship, an elvish destroyer flying Osprey, was with it. It was shipping a load of Lightforge iron and joined the Third Fleet for protection. Ironic that it sunk to the same dragons. Enough history. The Flying Osprey is wrecked to the south of Menethil Harbor. If you find the Lightforge iron there, bring it to me.
I guarantee it said the murlocs stole most of it. Murlocs have stolen the rest. Hunt the Murloc raiders near the Flying Osprey wreckage for them. So, Murlocs. Fine. It's filthy.
I forgot to turn this back on after my thing yesterday. The dungeon yesterday of auto load to make. Are you not? Huh? Ah, I wasn't hitting it for some reason. Ah, just throw it. Yeah. That mage ungilded? Interesting. Skadoosh. A level 19 age. That was a little bit annoying. Nice crit. Still one more. One final ingot. A light forged ingot. The drop rate, like most quests, is not very good. I'm not even sure that I'm going to kill, or at least attempt to kill Morbid Fell anyway. But a quest is a quest is a quest. Seriously, just... all I want to do is drink. Did it! Got it! The last ingot. Finally. Back across we... Oh. Cool. Hello, Mr. Steelbrow.
You found them. Now let's get this light forge iron hammered into something useful, eh? There is a dwarven weaponsmith in the dwarven district of Stormwind who can craft with light forge iron. His name is Grimand Elmore. I've packed the iron you found into a crate. Take it to Grimand and tell him your tale. I'm sure he'll oblige someone on a quest such as yours and craft for you a weapon. A weapon to give even Morbid Fell worry.
I need 2 small lustrous pearls. I was going to go to Darkshore, but it seems that these murlocs here drop them. It's easier to kill Naga, but these murlocs drop them. Oh, I'm just going to check something. Oh. Right. I found out that the murlocs here
Greeting. Transferred from the
drop what
Stormwind
I
City
need.
Guard to South Shore, a town that should be abandoned by the looks of it. Smell of the harbor day and night. Not to mention old Redpath wants me to take care of
He
their
doesn't
murlocs.
like being here, does he?
I can barely rouse myself to go out to some of the pockets of the overgrown fish down the western strand. If you would go in my place and take care of them, I'd appreciate it.
Actually, they're all oily, blackmouth and firefoot snap, which are not really worth dealing with, but I am going to fish because I see a lot of fish in the water here. And just to check, my fishing is only at 154, so I definitely need to get my fishing up. Right, it is time to fish. Right, it's enough fishing. That's enough mucking around in guild chat. Let's see what we can do. Get that in there. Yeah. Please me. Nice. Dare you praise me in place. Boom. These ones cast. Double stun. Nails. Oh, it's using all its mana up. Yeah, that's how we do that. I can take on 2, I think. Sucks. That was a little bit nasty. It's not easy fighting 2. Not easy at all. I should come back here at a higher level. Yeah. It's just a touch tough. Right, know when to call it. Know when you are outmatched. Know when to go back to the silly little murlocs here. These ones are a touch easier. And they don't sit around in pairs and triples. Ah, that was weird. Whoops. Whoops. Stunning him. I didn't have the mana to use Blessing of Freedom. Oh man. That cost 190. Tick. Resist me, will you? Whoops. Ooh, got an iridescent pearl. Fantastic. Try to keep it tidy. Really is the wetland. Oh, that's a fair few murlocs around here. And look at that fog. Far out. Far out. It's raining like crazy. Did I get... Yes, I did. Oh! 2 iridescents. Whoop! I need to mine, these other things. Lesser Moonstone and Moss Agate. Figure out where I can get those from. Right, quick break. Ah, wait. Murlocs spawn here. Should be okay logging back in here. So, quick break. Lo and behold, it is, in fact, safe where I am. Which is good news. Straight back into it! Oh yeah. Come on, Pearl. These murlocs are big, dude. Got off a shot. I don't have the mana for it. Let's do this. Aha, he netted me. Oh, it dodged it. Yeah, just you try and run. Did I pick up? Enchant. Oh, I got another iridescent pearl. Ah, I guess it's a higher drop rate. Come on. Huh. Yes! Guess who got the second gem? Add riff music here. Oh my gosh, I'm running through all this foliage. Alright. Alright. Next step of the journey. Let's figure out what that is. I actually ended up coming to the Barrens. And I am going to run to the Great Lift. Eventually get there. Hopefully outsmart the guards, take the lift down, dodge a whole lot of mobs down in Thousand Needles, and make my way to the border of Thousand Needles and Feralus to hand this Reclaiming the Charred Vale quest in. Yep, that's the plan. So we'll see how we go. Still a wee way from the lift. So let's get that closer. Man, Barrens is huge. So spread out. Yep, I'll just get a bit closer to the lift. I see it in the distance, getting closer. Right, how do we do this? I could just leap off the edge and bubble. I could leap off the edge and bubble. But I'm actually going to try and safely take the lift down. I should be able to cause these guards to run out a bit. And I sort of dip. Cool. That one there is the one that's probably going to chase me. Starts up. As I see that lift. Come on, lift. Come on. Do the lifts here work? Oh. Didn't realize it took this long. There's something that triggers them. Wait a second. They're broken. There's one over there. Ah. He's just hitting me, it's pretty funny. Go away. How come I couldn't see it? Was I too far away from it to see it? I think that's what it was. Alright, so. I'm going to be very cautious here because I'm not sure the level of the mobs. But I think I'm cool. I think... Ah, there's a mob. We'll soon see. Oh, it's only level 27. Fantastic. What else have we? Level 27. No problem. They want to grab aggro from them because it's a pain. Or... Oh, this is no problem. And I could have leapt off and just bubbled before I hit the ground, but
Yeah, doing things properly. Doing things properly. I can't rely on Bubble. I mean, I shouldn't rely on Bubble. It's an emergency thing, I think. Like when I fought those murlocs. Oh, Decker hit level 30. Cool. And yep. The veteran. Ooh, I hope I got space in my bags.
Inventory is full.
What can I toss? What can I toss? Oh. Right, how far away are we? I see it. I see it in the distance. Cool. I like the transition here from this really dusty, barren, rocky Acer type environment to the beautiful, lush, green trees everywhere, vines hanging down. Very cool. Alright, this is cool.
Keeper Albagorm was wise to send you with such urgency. Let us see if we cannot call forth aid from the great forest to travel to the Charred Vale before it is too late.
Oops. Let's try that again.
Keeper Albagorm was wise to send you with such urgency. Let us see if we cannot call forth aid from the great forest to travel to the Charred Vale before it is too late.
Random fish in my... you get when you do fishing.
I am listening.
Got the flight point. Alright, let's watch him release this thing. There are the wisps.
There is no follow-up to this. I guess my next step is to head back to Duskwood. Say? Alright. Thank you for that. Cool. Alright, I shall go to the next place. Great.
If you've come looking for the finest craftsmanship on this or any other continent in the world, then you've come to the right place. Grim and Elmore, at your service. That is quite a tale you have. And Lightforge iron. Not for years have I worked with such a metal. It will be an honor to craft with it again. And you must return to me later with the story of your battle against the Necromancer. But we get ahead of ourselves. First, your weapon against Morbid Fell. Here is the weapon against the fiend of which you spoke. You're all ready, adventurer. Best of luck to you, and I look forward to your tale of glory.
Thank you. Right, next step. Right, so here's this old footlocker that I have to... And there she is. Gonna curse me. Oh well, I should have saved it for when she started to cast it, but whatever. So, the next part is to go back to Clark Daltrey. Raining in Duskwood. This is really cool. Like the rain. Anyway, it's hand in...
Interesting. So the chap did spend some time in Moonbrook after all. It is rather odd the letter never got delivered. Nonetheless, I shall update the registry. Oh my! Must have missed this the first time. In the registry, right beneath the first address for Stalvan, there's another one listed, only partially scratched out. Looks like he was headed to the Lion's Pride Inn over in Goldshire. Might want to check there, adventurer.
I shall check the Lion's... What does the curse do? All attributes reduced. Damn. Damn. Sucks. Do these run? I think they run. Let's find out if they run. Oh, that one didn't run. They don't run. Just keep casting. Oh. Let's see if there's 10. 10 up and around the mountains. Errands. Oh, flip. Heaps of stuff. Iron times 2. Nice. When are you gonna come? Just 2, right? 2. Ah. Good thing I grabbed that guy. Do they run? Let's find out if they run. Oh, they stand their ground. Very good to know. Ah, missed. Suck. Yep, easy. Easy when Hammer of Justice is off cooldown. It's how you Paladin. Very good. Still got 2 dark runners. Oh, how you clear them out. That is how you clear them out. Ah, stay as far from that guy as I can. That's humanoid red. Well, Oh. This one's an easy one. Get through it. Wait, I can't clean. Oh. Cannot cleanse. We go. Dodge. Oh. Great, and it is back to town.
Well, impressive, adventurer. It would seem that you are capable enough to handle yourself. Perhaps a more suitable challenge could be found for one of your abilities. It is curious, though. The worgen seem to just appear out of thin air. But then, with all the other strange creatures that have moved across our borders, I suppose it's only one of many concerns. You might have noticed some larger worgen wandering around with the shadow weavers in the woods.
Bigger ones.
From what we can tell, these dark runners make up the bulk of the worgen numbers. On my rangings, I've also noticed that they have overrun the rotting orchard southwest of town. These worgen are a bit tougher than the last you faced. Be on your guard.
There are some up there, but there are heaps down here, which is cool. Cool. Right, let's zip-zap to Stormwind and go do the Legend of Stalvan next step and go to the Stormwind Library. You're there.
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you?
Stalvan sure sounds familiar. The name Stalvan rings a bell. I remember now, many years back on a stormy night, a messenger came in, seeking refuge for the night. Near the stroke of midnight, the man ran down the stairs screaming, his face pale with fear. Still wearing his bedclothes, he disappeared into the downpour. In his haste, he forgot his letters in the chest upstairs. He never returned for them. One remains from that Stalvan fellow, intended for the Canal District in Stormwind. Help yourself to it.
Where's the Banshee? That was weird. Huh, interesting. So basically you get these letters and you're supposed to read them. Blah 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 blah. It says blah 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 blah. Please accept my application substitute if you're offering blah 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 blah. So I think the quest tells you where to go next. The Canal District. Yep. So that's cool. That's where I'll go next. Anyway, this seems like as good a place as any to finish up. Right, good run. Oh, and that concludes this one. It was a really good play session. I spent a lot of time sort of running around, looking at tin ore and doing some fishing and whatnot like that. But yeah, killing those murlocs, man, that was quite the mission. But yeah, cool. Doesn't feel like I'm getting closer to level 32. Every level is super slow as a paladin, but we're getting there. Thank you for watching.